Hey everyone, my name is Aaron. Welcome back to the Critic YouTube channel, your go-to channel for movie reviews, TV reviews, and updates with the entertainment industry. On this channel, we sharpen the edge of entertainment, one critique at a time. So today we're diving into the latest drama going on at Disney, and the ongoing shakeups happening both at their television and film divisions. It's no secret that Disney's been facing some serious issues as of late, from box office flops to internal strife among the actors and producers. So Bob Iger, who's the CEO of Disney, is scrambling to fix the financial issues they're having at the company. And these are mostly caused because of Disney's misguided agenda. It's been a whole fiasco going on at Disney, losing billions of dollars project after project. They've had two decent movies this year. Deadpool and Wolverine is the highest rated R movie to ever be made, which is awesome. And In and Out 2 absolutely killed it as well at the box office. But other than these two films, almost every other film they produce, every show that's made through Lucasfilm or Marvel, they've been failing so hard because they are doused with their DEI agenda. And if you think Disney had enough trouble, think again. So Brie Larson is reportedly eyeing a move to the new DCU under James Gunn. According to reports, her and other woke activists are pushing for gender swaps of certain superheroes, such as the Green Lantern. As most of us know, Brie Larson is agenda driven, and she's not backing down until her vision aligns with this new universe. And honestly, where does she get off? She's an actor of a failed project. Captain Marvel is no more. Miss Marvel was a failure. The Marvels was a huge failure. And this is all due to the DEI-driven agenda for these films and television shows. But the question is, will James Gunn cave to Brie Larson's demands? And really, it's hard to say, but I would not bet on it. Disney learned a lot of hard lessons in their Phase 4 flop, with movies and television shows, like I stated, like The Marvels, Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, and these were all underperforming, losing millions. Now, insiders saying that Kevin Feige has had enough. He is finally scrapping these woke projects and focusing on what the fans actually want. And it's straightforward. The fans want good storytelling, good acting, good character development, and not pushing their woke agenda and preaching to the audience. When these directors prioritize their woke agenda over good storytelling, there's a pattern going on where these shows and films fail. Look at Deadpool and Wolverine. It had a decent story, good action, but overall it was a fun movie to watch. None of that DEI agenda pushed upon the audience. And like I said, it is the highest rated R movie to ever be produced. It honestly killed it in the box office, and it was a huge success. And Ryan Reynolds pushed so hard to get this movie going. It was his dream to make a Deadpool film. He had to fight Disney over and over to push this woke agenda stuff out, making sure that Captain Marvel and She-Hulk were not pushed in this film. Disney wanted to put Captain Marvel and She-Hulk in Deadpool and Wolverine. Thank God they were not put in. It would have made the film worse by putting these characters unnecessarily in just to speak their woke message. And this is all thanks to Ryan Reynolds. It is clear that this agenda first, story second mentality, it is not working for Disney. And this mindset costs them billions. Like I said, Deadpool and Wolverine is leading the charge, proving that strong, well-written characters, regardless of gender and race, is what the audience wants. With these two iconic characters smashing the box office records, Disney's previous strategy of pushing their woke agenda is officially dead in the water. I think it's phenomenal that Marvel's finally making changes, but we just have to see this on the Lucasfilm side. In my opinion, if Kathleen Kennedy's still there, she's not going to be changing her ways. Once Kathleen Kennedy's out of there and she retires, we need someone that's going to take charge of Lucasfilm to push good storytelling, get Star Wars back to where it was. And Indiana Jones, I feel like it's too late, but either way, we need Kathleen Kennedy out of there, someone in there that's going to really change things at Lucasfilm. And Marvel's already going in the right direction, which is honestly a phenomenal thing to hear. So in regards to Deadpool and Wolverine, fewer than 10 films ever had 200 million plus opening weekends. And Deadpool and Wolverine was one of them. Deadpool and Wolverine was at $211 million opening weekend. It also was the first R-rated movie to ever do this, and it's the 6th Marvel film to ever do this as well. It absolutely destroyed these records. Honestly, I'm happy that Ryan Reynolds saw success with his film. Seeing the success of Deadpool and Wolverine hopefully pushes other directors to focus on the storytelling and not worry about pushing a message to their viewers. Like I was saying, Kevin Feige is clearing house right now at Marvel. He's firing all the creatives that were not true to source material, and it's great news we're finally getting some course correction at Marvel after all these years. And like I said, hopefully Lucasfilm is next on the list for a serious overhaul. They need to clear house too, get new creatives in there, get Kathleen Kennedy out of there, and completely reboot Star Wars to make the fans happy. With all the controversy going on around the Acolyte, it honestly did so much damage to the Lucasfilm brand. It made Kathleen Kennedy look bad, it got Leslie Headland fired from any future projects at Lucasfilm, and it just made Disney look incompetent overall. It was poor storytelling, weak actors, and with that $180 million budget, they could have got better actors in there, and on top of that, the settings were horrible, special effects were not great. The writing was so bad to the point, it seemed like an amateur wrote this whole script. And the worst thing of all, breaking the lore of Star Wars, the 40-year franchise, the biggest IP in the world, is one of the worst things Leslie Headland and Kathleen Kennedy could have done. That's why the Acolyte was the lowest rated, lowest viewed Star Wars project to ever be created, and that's why there is no season 2. With names like Brie Larson, Tatiana Maslany still floating around, pushing for these woke reboots, it seems like the battle isn't quite over yet. And then there's Tatiana Maslany, who also had her share of drama after the disaster that was She-Hulk. And despite all the backlash that She-Hulk had, she's apparently trying to keep this woke torch burning bright. Insiders stating that Brie Larson and Tatiana are working together and form some kind of alliance, doubling down that Hollywood needs to overhaul all these male characters to replace them with female characters, get them gender swapped and possibly race swapped. Tatiana Maslany went as far as stating that Bob Iger was out of touch, basically calling him an old man, quickly backtracking because she realized her career at Disney was circling around the drain. She basically said she was sorry because she was protesting, but that doesn't make it okay. Like I said, Brie Larson and Tatiana Maslany are working together, and they're trying to stir up trouble for whatever reason. I understand they think what they're doing is the right thing to do, but it's not. Look at both of their characters and what they're involved with. She-Hulk, huge failure. Anything with Captain Marvel, with the Marvels and Miss Marvel, all complete failures. They didn't get good viewership, the ratings were horrible, the audience did not resonate with these characters. Both She-Hulk and Captain Marvel were the characters that had no flaws, so the character development was very shallow with both these characters, and no one could relate to them. In both their projects, they were better than all the other male characters at everything they did. And I know that term Mary Sue was tossed around a lot, but She-Hulk and Captain Marvel are the definition of Mary Sues. So if you're not familiar with the term Mary Sue is a derogatory term used for criticizing a character that fits to either one of these two character archetypes. Number 1, an author inserts the character used for wish fulfillment. 2, an idolized character who is talented at everything and has no meaningful flaws, but still may have a tragic backstory. And despite the gender name, the Mary Sue trope can apply to both male and females. Either way, the Mary Sue archetype is She-Hulk and Captain Marvel, and people did not like them, and that's why Captain Marvel is completely cut and She-Hulk is completely cut from the Marvel universe. Maslany has been very vocal about her disappointment about She-Hulk not getting renewed, and she's throwing her weight behind Brie Larson's mission to make DC as woke as Marvel tried to be. And like I said, fans are not having it. Disney millions, and instead of taking responsibility, actors like Tatiana Maslany and Brie Larson, they're doubling down for this woke agenda. It's like they're completely blind to what's happening around them. And the fact that the audience just want good storytelling, no matter if it's a male lead or female lead, it doesn't matter. We just want good storytelling, good character development, and don't want to be preached about a certain ideology. It seems like James Gunn understands what Larson and Maslany don't. Fans are craving authenticity and stories that resonate. Not another gender swap or identity politics parade. So what's next for these two? It seems like Disney's phasing them out and their efforts to infiltrate the DCU. It's really unclear how long they're going to be able to push their woke narrative, but one thing is certain. Fans are fed up and the backlash is only growing. So let me know what you think about Tatiana Maslany and Brie Larson and their current moves they're doing right now and all their actions in regards to trying to push this woke agenda on the current MCU and DCU. Times are changing, the fans are sick of it, people are raising their voices saying they don't want this woke agenda pushed upon them anymore. Look at the Snow White trailer 2025. More than 1 million dislikes on their YouTube trailer with only 80,000 likes. And this is showing that people are not down for their woke agenda anymore and they want Disney back to what it used to be. It used to be about entertainment and making a growing legacy. Drop your thoughts down below. I'm ending the video right here. So please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment comment down below in regards to everything going on. Honestly, I love the direction where the MCU is going right now, and we just have to see Lucasfilm go in that same direction. And I stated this in my previous video, even when Bob Iger retires, which he should be retiring very soon, most likely the person taking his place will most likely be as bad as Bob Iger. It's because this wokeness is ingrained in Disney's culture. Believe me, I worked there for 6 years and it was everywhere. I wasn't on the talent side of stuff, I was on the service side, but I know people on both sides and it's still like that to this day. And remember, I do respond back to every single comment I get. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.